Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another trading session with In the Zone Trader. We had a pretty decent session yesterday despite the tricky price action. Let's go ahead and review the daily chart for the NQ. So we had a tremendous amount of sell-off overnight, I think, again, because of the concerns that the war in Iran or Iran, whichever way you pronounce it, might prolong into just a short-term conflict. And so there's a lot of uncertainty there. So the market did sell off. We retested the low from 217. And that zone here, and we also tested the body of the 2-6 candle. So we're currently in an area of support. Whether or not we continue failing today is to be determined. Let's go ahead and take a look at the ES daily chart. The ES also a little bit more bearish because it tested the low of 2.6, not just the body, but the wick as well. Again, we're in an area of support here, so we'll have to see what the market wants to do today. I'm going to go ahead and draw some of my lines. Let's see. We have this line right there. We have that line that, as you could see, was just tested right here, 924 candle. We do have this upward trend line here. Hey, good morning, Doug. We have about a little under 4 minutes before market opens. Mark the overnight low. And let's mark the overnight high as well. It's not pretty. It's in this weird cluster over here. Well, we are at support. So when you look at the daily chart on the NQ, we're in this zone of support here. From this area here and this area here and this area here. So the question is, if we're going to continue going lower, we have to break the support. Do buyers step in here and bring this thing back up into resistance, which is 25,000 even, I think. Seems to be that zone of resistance at the moment. So we'll see what the market wants to do today. It's to be determined for sure. Right now, the market was in this bullish trade that hit targets, and now we are not in any trade at the moment. So the opening bell is in about a minute and a half. See if support holds. VWAP is overhead, so we could always go back to VWAP. VWAP is usually a magnet. Looking at yesterday's price action, Yeah. Let's see how we do today. Where's the golden ruler? Let's see. All right, that is the opening bell. We're not going to be taking any trades the first few minutes just because market is typically very volatile at that time, trying to determine its direction. We did just trigger higher right here. 30-point candle. Do we run up against this downward support? Doesn't look like it. Just went straight for it. Looks like we're making our way to VWAP. Okay. Wow, instant rejection. Those aren't fun. Those are not fun. We also have this bearish and bullish setups here. As you guys know, I don't like to see both setting up because it means there's confusion. So the bearish trade worked. Bullish trade just triggered up. Need to see what level was above here. It's gonna be this candle. We did trigger lower here as well. So there's a lot going on. Bearish trade worked. Looks like we also got this sort of downward trend line here as well. We just triggered lower. Just hit that bearish target. See what we do at 500. We go back up now. What a volatile candle. Okay, we're back at VWAP. Yeah, it's very volatile. Kind of have to pick and choose your spots. All right, we hit the bullish target. What do we do here? We did trigger higher again off of this candle. Okay, we just hit the bullish target here. Do we want to go up or down? Hit trigger lower, but this candle's too big now, so you can't take it. So this might be a bullish setup here. Let's see. Or not. Nope. This was actually a much better bearish setup that I missed. And it worked because there was room for it to work. Let's see what this candle wants to do here. This is going to be a bearish setup. Did not work. It stinks that it's been taking me out only for it to go in the direction that I actually wanted to go. That's very frustrating. It's happened twice now. Trying to short again here at 600. All right, this time it worked. Good morning, Hella. Good morning, good morning. Okay, we finally hit the bearish target. See what this candle wants to do. Looks like it wants to continue failing. Could be wrong. Okay, we'll let this play out. We're kind of in a tight area of this wedge. Yes, support is 6760 on the, yes, that's correct. Okay. Okay, so we did trigger higher, only to get stopped out right there. No, we didn't take this trade, but that's the type of price action what we're having today. There's a lot of indecision right now. Question is, do I want to take this bullish? No. Both directions seem really tricky at the moment, so I am going to just wait. All right. So the bearish trade worked. Could delete this line. Also delete this line as well. Okay, let's see what we do if we come back down to 500. Right now, we are having a hard time breaking through the 21 and the 8 EMA on the 5-minute. Let's see what we do here. Wow. That is one heck of a candle. So we update our upward trend line to look like this. We just hit the bullish move on that candle. Insane. Really insane. Now we triggered lower off of the VWAP. Excuse me. Okay, the bearish move hit target. Question is, what do we do here? I think we go lower, but wants to come back up. Okay, it did not work. Yeah, it's more bearish. I tried to take a bearish trade. It didn't work. I got stopped out. Okay, we finally broke this shelf of support. We're at 500 now. I will buy it at 500 if it wants to come back down. Now, can we get the bullish bounce here? Can we get bulls to step in? Okay, they did. They stepped in. That's great. I don't know how many points I got on that trade. Not gonna try that again. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. My stop loss is at 6 points and my take profit is at 15. So as you could see, we got stopped out on our first two trades that if we had a larger stop loss, it would have worked. But I don't like to think that way. I'm trying to mitigate my, I want to make sure my losers are twice as small as my winners. So I'm okay with taking continuous 6 point losses because eventually the math is going to work out in my favor. So these candles are huge though, Doug. They're normally not that big. So it does make it very tricky because the volatility is very high. And then using 6 point stop losses for me, they protect me because I don't want to take my stop losses at the bottom of the trigger candles. These candles are just way too big. And so it will be very frustrating even to take one stop loss. Like for example, this candle right here, it's over 45 points. So 46 points, we're talking over $800 risk if I'm wrong, if I wanted to take this candle. So I'd rather just break it up into smaller bite-sized pieces. And then you're also getting these bullish and bearish signals, and so the price is trying to figure out where it wants to go. Right now we are in this downtrend, but we're also in this uptrend, so it's very, very confusing. Yeah, I'd rather take a $120 plus $150 loss any day of the week rather than an $800 loss. That would just put too much mental strain on me, in all honesty. Yeah, we're in the middle of another wedgie. We also got this trend line right now. Got to check to see if we have any news today. And the answer is not really. 11:45 we have an FOMC member speaking, but that's about it. Okay, this did trigger lower, but it's like no room to go down with all that support. Delete this line now. The type of price action, you have to be very patient. Like all these triggers that are happening up or down, they're not very good triggers. Also, the thing to take note of on the 5-minute, we are in this tricky area here with these two EMAs. Okay, so finally price is breaking down to the downside. $77 is the target. Golden ruler is right here. Try to take a short at 500. Might have been too late. We'll see. Yeah. All right. Missed our opportunity. Crazy 10 o'clock candle. We didn't have news today at 10 o'clock, but sometimes 10 o'clock will act really crazy. Like, where did all these buyers come from all of a sudden? Price action today is very, very, very tricky. Just have to be patient. Back at 500. Okay, we hit the bear's target. Okay, the question is, what do we do here? Whoa. Where did that aggressive selling come from? Okay. Triggered lower here. Just don't have room to take it. I mean, we are at support, so. also have, we had this downward trend line here, but it looks like it's going to be broken. Excuse me. We have another wedge now. A wider wedge, but a wedge nonetheless. It's too late for me. I'm trying to short it at 500. See if it wants to come back up and get me and go back down. Got that idea. Maybe it comes back up. Oh god, that was such a fast stop loss. Man. Okay. Finally hit the bullish target. My God, how long did that take? 7 minutes. Question is, what do we do from here? About to hit the target on the bearish move. Man. These candles are so big. The problem is I can't take it in either direction. Problem. Hit trigger lower. And that's what I mean. It's like this upward trend line is holding. Have another bearish trigger to the downside, but you can't really trust it. Should go down at this point. We broke down the upward trend line. And there's that target. Crazy is, do we have room to go back up? I want to take the bounce off the standard deviation, and the answer is no. But with this potential candle, maybe, if it goes back up. Okay. At this point, I can't tell which direction it wants to go. So... Alright, looks like it wants to go down. Let's hit target. At this point, the bearish target, overall the bigger target, is the overnight low. Okay. See what we do at 400. Do we hit the brakes and go back up, or do we continue going down? Okay, let's see. Okay, well, we will take this buy order. Okay, can we get the bounce now? I think buyers do want to step in here. Okay, we got maybe 7 points on that. Don't think I'm going to try it again. Yep. In fact, now I think we got to go bearish. We'll see how this candle closes. Yeah, we're going to go bearish. Go up slightly, get me in, and then dump back down. Our buyers deciding to step in here. Oh, we got stopped out. That stinks. That was a really good setup. We're going to try to buy it at 400 again. Mistake. We are holding and going back up. Just sucks that we got stopped out. Can we go back up? Buyers clearly want to defend this. Okay. Maybe they don't. Okay, that one worked. Okay. Delete this line, delete this line. So we are in this bearish move here. We just tagged the overnight low. We'll move the golden ruler down. We're almost at the target, but okay, we hit the target. Okay, buyers are stepping in now. Let's see if it wants to come back up and reject. Okay, can we get the rejection? We got like maybe 5 or 6 points there. Okay. Now we got this bullish trigger right here. We'll try to buy it at 400 if it wants to come down. Okay, it hit target, so we're going to cancel that order. What do we do with the standard deviation level? Hopefully we keep going higher. Okay, we did not go higher. Okay, what does this candle want to do? This was probably a dumb trade. I don't know why I took this trade. There's like no room for it. Yeah, that was a dumb trade. We'll take the 400 bounce though. Okay, we got something off of that. Okay. See if it wants to go up. Okay. It looks like the bullish trade finally worked. Okay, let's see what this candle wants to do. Part of me wanted to take that buy at 430. Potentially buyers there. Let's see. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Intuition paid off there. Could have bought it again here. Would have gave me another 15 points. Not sure I want to do it again now after this rejection, but we'll see. Would have worked. Funny. Price action is so funny. I'll be right back, guys. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I am going to get off in a few minutes. I do have an 11 o'clock call today. Honestly, with today's price action being up in one account and down in the other, I'll take that. It's fine. I will take that. Let's see where we're currently at right now. See if we can potentially get one more trade in. And this is that bullish signal there. And then I take it we had this bearish signal here. A lot of mixed signaling today. So it makes it really tough actually to determine a direction that you want to take. And you're also in the middle of these EMA clusters, standard deviations, trend lines. Like, the path is really not clear to take trades in either direction, you know? So, it makes it really difficult. We have another wedge right here. We've been stuck in a lot of wedges today too. Okay, we're making our way back to 400. We hit that target. See what this candle wants to do. So it's going to be the candle we're going to pay attention to. Okay, we're going to short it at 400 if it wants to come back up. This will most likely be our last trade of the day. Okay, can we go back down now? Nope. All right. That was actually a really clean setup. Stinks it didn't work. But you know what? That just shows you the trickiness of today's price action. Even really clean setups did not work today. I've almost had to like thread the needle with some of these trades today, which I don't typically like to do. Okay, we got a winning trade. That's great. On the way out. And for some reason, my trade copier did the exact opposite. That is highly unfortunate. All right, well, I'm gonna get going on that note. Sinks. I made money on my main account and I lost the equivalent on my copied accounts. That is super frustrating. Those accounts were actually green on the day. All right, well, we locked in about $289 on that one account, including fees. Our performance for today, 40% win rate. Not very good. Not very good at all. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow, same time. Hope you guys are doing well so far on this Tuesday. And I'll talk to you guys then. God bless.